This is Anne Rice. I'm in my little writer's retreat in Palm Desert, California, and this is August 14th, 2012. And I'm making this small film for my readers, really, and for a lot of the new people coming on our Facebook fan page. The Facebook fan page is very, very important to me, and I spend a lot of time on it every day. But it's only natural for some people to wonder, does Anne Rice herself really run this page, or are other people doing this and posting for her? And I want to do this film to show you that indeed it is my page. I do run it. I'm the one posting as Anne Rice, and I'm the only one posting as Anne Rice. I'd like to talk a little bit about the page. So, Beckett, if you can move the camera over here, I'll show people how I go on here in my study. I click on a button for Facebook page, then up comes our page. And of course I'm the administrator of the page, so I'm probably seeing a version of it that they don't see. But basically this is the way it appears. My posts go on this side of the page, and over here are posts by others. You can, when you go on the page, you can click on Post by Page, and that will take you to all of my posts, my recent posts. That way you can find out what we've been talking about, so that you maybe are not going to, you're going to find what you want. You're not going to necessarily ask a question and say that we answered yesterday. Because if you go to Post by Page, you'll see the topics that we've all been discussing. And you can move down the page and you can go to many of these threads where people are still quite active. And as you can see, we have a lot of people involved. There are 80,000 people have seen this particular post about the death of Helen Gurley Brown. A lot of people are talking about the Romney-Ryan ticket with me. 132,000 have seen this particular post. 569 people were in this discussion. Yeah, well, anyway, I don't know that you're going to see all the people that view the post as I do, but you will see how many comments we have. Now, if you want to see the stories that other people are bringing to the page, go back up here and go to Post by Others. And you'll see all the posts by people like you, people who are coming to the page and offering stories for us to read, or photographs for us to look at, or questions, or things of that kind. It's really just quite amazing, some of the incredible things that people of the page bring. In fact, most of the news stories that I link to every day on this page for discussion are actually brought here by people of the page. I don't find all of them in my daily reading. I do read the New York Times every day, the LA Times, and the local newspaper, and I do watch CNN and MSNBC and occasionally Fox. But I don't, a lot of the stories I want to emphasize come from you guys, the people of the page. And so the page is shaped not just by my concerns, but by your concerns. And let me see, is there anything more I can demonstrate about this? Again, when you come to it, usually you're going to see a combination. You're going to see my latest posts at the top here on the left, and you're going to see posts by people of the page. Every day I go through these posts by others, and I comment, like there. I mean, that is just a fabulous photograph of Oak Alley brought here by LaDonna Bella. And it's just very easy for me to go on and say, I love this. I remember Oak Alley fondly. I've visited it several times, and I've used it in my novels. Love the place. Wish I could live there. Well, sometimes my comments are not that long. You know, they'll be very brief. But the point is, I go down the page every day reading comments, and I really, really enjoy it. The answers are coming from me. The posts are coming from me. Today I've been discussing the Romney-Ryan ticket because I'm interested in politics. But in fact, we post on a lot of things. We post on movies, on television, on my books, on reviews of books, on poetry, on morals, on religion, on all kinds of things. We talk about TV series that we love, like Game of Thrones, or 6 Feet Under, or True Blood. We talk about recent movies that we think are great, like Albert Nobbs was a movie I loved and posted on. We talk about a lot. Now, I don't know how, let me see how many people we have on the page today. As of this moment, we have 692,206 people. All you have to do to be one of those people is like the page. Now, I don't know that all of those people see every post. I think Facebook has a way of selecting people who receive the posts. And every now and then we have people come on who complain about what I post on. They'll say, all you do is post on politics, or all you do is attack religion. Well, this is really not true at all. Again, we post on a whole variety of things, and a lot of the posts are prompted by what people bring to the page. But I sometimes wonder if people, again, are not being targeted for specific kinds of posts, and maybe if they would come to the page regularly and take a look, they would see the entire spectrum of what we do. We have a lot of fantastic regular people of the page, just too many for me to name, but these are people that contribute all the time. Georgie Pendragon, Helen in Brazil, Spencer Allen, Granny Goodwitch, Rand Valahan, Henry V, Frank M, Gary Swafford, Lola Heavey, Danny C. Joaquin, I can't pronounce your two last names, but I see your posts every day. They're wonderful. Andy Cummins from England, Nancy in Salt Lake City. There are just so many, and I know I'm leaving people out. I'm leaving so many people out, and it's terrible. But I just want to tell you that I love this page, and I want to assure you again, it's authentic. It's more than a fan page to me. It's an opportunity to be in a community with you and to talk about a lot of things. And I'm very grateful to you for it, and I hope you enjoy it. We're still in my little writer's retreat, Ann Rice here in Palm Desert, and now I want to talk to you about our book plates. We have been offering a page of 6 book plates free to anybody who will send us a self-addressed stamped envelope. And we have this offer on the Facebook page up in the right-hand corner, but I know a lot of you who use your iPhones and other devices to come on the page, you don't necessarily see the top of the page. And some of you have had questions about what is a book plate, and I wanted to explain all that now. Beckett, my assistant, Beckett Giotto, designed this book plate, and I think he did a beautiful job, and he figured a way to print out 6 book plates to a sheet. This is a fairly thick sheet of paper. And he does that, and then I sign every single book plate. And I want to assure you of this because I know my signature, my little Catholic girl handwriting signature, can look like it's printed. But when you get your sheet of book plates, assuming you want one, you will see that each one is individually signed. Now, a book plate is a small label that you can place inside a book. In other words, if you can't get your books autographed by an author, you can always get an autographed book plate from an author, and you can put that in your book. I'll show you how it works. All of these book plates come off this sheet, and you just peel them off like this, and then you have a book plate. And say you have an old copy of the Vampire Lestat that you treasure, and you don't have an autograph in that, but you really want a book plate. You can just put this book plate right on what's called the half-title page, and there you've got a personalized autograph. It's not a perfect thing, but you've got something. So that's how book plates work. That's what the idea is of book plates. Now, I want to point out that on the back of this sheet, we've found that we can print out our offer. And I'll tell you why we're putting it on the back of the sheet. We're putting it on the back of every sheet that we send out because eBay traders are getting these book plates and they're selling them to people for $39 or $40 a sheet. And we're giving them away free. And I don't know how we can stop people from being charged $40 for something that they can get from us for free. But I think that putting our offer on the back of the sheet helps. Because if an eBay trader is going to take this and sell it to you, well, they're going to sell you a sheet that explains you could have gotten this free. And what's on the back of this sheet, right here, is this statement. For one free sheet only of 6 personalized autographed book plates, mail a self-addressed 8.5 by 11 rigid mailer to Ann Rice, 42335 Washington Street, Suite F, number 384, Palm Desert, California, 92211. Non-U.S. residents, if return postage is not possible, please include the $5 equivalent for postage. In other words, take $5, what would be equivalent to $5 of our dollars in your currency, put it in the envelope, we'll take care of the postage. And we're trying to keep this just as inexpensive as possible. We came up with the $5 figure because it seems to work, and there's a little bit of a charge there maybe for handling in some cases, but really the idea is to just get it back to you at low cost so that we can keep offering these book plates. I am thrilled that my readers care enough to want my autograph. I'm thrilled that they ask me for autographs, and I'm so grateful for that, and that's why we've created this. Remember, a book plate is a label, as I said. We send out 6 on this sheet, you tear them off, you put them in your books, and the offer itself is repeated on the back here for you. When you see people on eBay trying to sell you this for 40 bucks, don't be fooled. You can get it from us for nothing. Thank you very much, guys. All right, guys, this is my assistant, Beckett. I want you to see the man behind the camera. I want you to see the cameraman, the tech genius, the executive assistant, the traveling companion, the poet in residence, and the novelist in residence who helps me here with everything that I do. Beckett, come on, wave at the people of the page. Thank you.